In this video, I'm going to be going over the new Endgame Shaquille O'Neal packs coming tomorrow on NBA 2K23 Myteam. As you guys can see, Myteam just posted this on Twitter saying Endgame Shaq arrives tomorrow, plus all previous release Season 8 Invincible and Endgame cards from the Luka pack will also be available. So that means like all the Dark Matter Endgames like Paul George, D-Rob, and Luka will also be in these Endgame Shaq packs, and then also the other Invincibles. That's what they said, right? Yeah, all their Season 8 and Invincible cards, that's going to be Devin Booker, Anthony Edwards, will all be in these Endgame Shaquille O'Neal packs that will also include these 3 new Endgames and the 2 new Invincibles. We got D-Wade as an Endgame, we got Shaquille O'Neal and Jimmy Butler, who can play point guard, and then for the 2 Invincibles, we got Grant Hill, small forward shooting guard, and we got Penny Hardaway, point guard shooting guard. So if you guys are kind of curious and maybe confused why we're getting these type of packs on a Tuesday when normally these packs would only come out on a Friday, and that's because if you guys saw in the pack market, or you can check the pack market right now, the Endgame Luka Doncic packs actually expire tomorrow, Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern time, when is normally once we get the Tuesday content. If you guys have played Myteam, you'll know this, but in case you guys don't, the pack content always comes out Tuesdays and Fridays. So that's why everybody was kind of confused on Twitter. Why, like basically everyone was confused why the Luka Doncic packs were ending at 11 a.m. Eastern time on Tuesday, because that means the Luka Doncic packs are no longer going to be in the pack market, and that's why we're getting these 3 new Endgames and these 2 new Invincibles, and that's what a lot of people did speculate going forward in season number 8. So like I said, we got D-Wade, Shaq, Jimmy Butler, 2 Miami players, I guess 3 including Shaq because he played for the Heat, and then we also got Penny Hardaway and Grant Hill. So the big thing for me, this is hype. I really like this. I just want to get that out there. Really like that we're getting good content on Tuesday, you know, because since it's season 8, there's nothing really they could give us besides free content, but we know 2K is not going to give us free content in season 8 because it's probably the last season. So I do like the fact that we're getting 3 new Endgames and we're also getting 2 Invincibles, but as you guys know, the big thing about Endgames is what they're going to do with their animations, because if I go over to 2KDB and you look at every single Endgame, whether they dropped in season 7, whether they dropped in season 8, all have the exact same jump shot, exact same dribble sig. So you got Luka Doncic with the KPJ base, Sadiq Bey upper on very quick timing, right? So he has that jump shot, he has these dribble sigs and these dunk packages. But then if you look at any other endgame in the game, right, you look at D-Rob, he's going to have the exact same jump shot, the exact same dribble sigs, and the exact same animations for dunk packages, perfect defensive tendencies, and obviously endgames are going to have maxed out stats and maxed out badges. So the big thing is, I really hope they change them, and they don't have to give, you know, endgames way different jump shots, right? They don't have to give them completely new jump shots. There can obviously be, you know, same jump shots, like Jimmy and Luka can have the same jumper, or, you know, Shaq and D-Rob can have the same jumper. Perfectly cool at that. It just, D-Wade and Shaq should not have the same release and the same dribble sigs. They should be slightly different in my opinion. Not saying once again that every single endgame has to have a completely new jump shot, because there's not that many releases in the game that are top tier, but it should just be 2, 3, 4 different sets of jump shots at least. Like I think at least 3 to 4 different jump shots. So maybe for example, you got KPJ base and Kevin Love upper, that's 1, right? Then you got KPJ base, Oscar upper, that's 2. Then you got the same endgame jump shot they have right now, KPJ base, Sadiq Bey upper, you know, KPJ base, Sadiq Bey upper, that's number 3. Okay, now switch the base, right? What are the other great bases in the game? O'Shea, give a card O'Shea and Oscar, give a card O'Shea and Sadiq Bey, right? There's so many different combos they can do with like the same type of jump shots, the same bases and the same uppers, but just mix them up. That's all that I'm asking for. I think that's all that pretty much 2K's like the Myteam community is asking for. Doesn't have to be every single endgame getting a completely new jump shot. Just kind of mix them up a little bit here and there, and it makes these cards feel more like themselves, or feel more like not just skins. Because right now you can use Shaquille O'Neal and use Dwayne Wade, and they are going to feel pretty much the exact same on the offensive end, because they'll have the same jump shot, they'll have the same dribble sigs, and then it's just not fun. Because what is going to be the difference between Luka Doncic and Jimmy Butler, right? They're both 6'7" at the point guard position. I think they both have around the same wingspan. Like if I just quickly take a look at take a quick look at Jimmy Butler, right? Same height, same wingspan. They can both play point guard on their endgame card. And let's say, for example, hopefully they don't do this, but if Jimmy Butler has the same jump shot, same sigs as Luka, what's the difference? They're going to be the exact same card. There will be legit, no, they even weigh the same. They weigh the same height, same wingspan. There will legit be no difference between using a Luka Doncic and a Jimmy Butler. How is that fun? Because I don't know. To me, I just don't find that fun. Hopefully they change up their jump shots a little bit. Once again, not asking for them to completely do different jump shots every single time, because yes, the KPJ base is the best base in the game, so you want it to be on some of the best cards in my team. But for like D-Wade, right, or a card like Luka, who already had a really good jump shot on his previous Dark Matter version, why not just keep this jump shot and change his dribble sigs, change his dunk packages, you know, make him a better defender, all that type of stuff? Why did they have to change his release, right? Same thing for a card like even Shaq. Does Shaq really need a new jump shot? I mean, you can give him one, right? You can maybe give him the O'Shea base instead of the Montrose Herald, or change his upper and give him Oscar. Just change it up a little bit, right? Give him the Curry escape or the Trey escape, but keep the Garland size up. Why not, right? I just don't feel like it's going to make that big of a difference. And it'll make Shaq feel a little bit different compared to a D-Rob or a Joel Embiid, because that's the exact same thing, right? You look at Shaq and you look at D-Rob, these cards are gonna, I typed in Shaq twice, but you're gonna feel like these cards are gonna feel legit identical pretty much in game. If Shaq gets the same jump shot, same dribble sigs, all that type of stuff, they're gonna feel the exact same. So that's the big thing with this content drop. I'm excited. I like these end games. I like that we got the Invincibles. I think it's great for a Tuesday. Really excited to try out these cards. It just hopefully they do change their jump shots and their animations. But let me know in the comment section down below. I'm assuming most people want them to, but let me know if you guys want them to change their jump shots and their dribble sigs and that type of stuff, or would you guys rather them just keep it all the same? And now to talk quickly about these two new Invincibles, we got Penny Hardaway and Grant Hill. I'm low-key more excited for the Invincibles than the end games if they don't change the jump shots, because at least we might see a good release and a different release on Penny Hardaway, and he might feel a little bit more unique and not just feel like a clone in a skin. So I'm actually really excited for Penny Hardaway. I think with the right jump shot and some better dribble sigs, he doesn't even need better dribble sigs. Honestly, I would be fine with these sigs and just a better jump shot for Penny. I feel like that's all he really needs, is just a better release. And then for Grant Hill, he's kind of the opposite. I mean, he needs a new jump shot too, but I feel like he more so needs just better dribble sigs, because on this Dark Matter version, he doesn't have like any sigs at all. So like I said, guys, let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about this Endgame Shaq drop? I'm looking forward to it, but just let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.